I am finally up. Happy Sunday if you're watching this, because it's Sunday for me. First of all, let's talk about these cranberries. Everybody made it seem like they were so good, so of course we made them, and it was only $2 a bag. I'm not into the tart taste, so it was a no for me. They're supposed to like crack in your mouth. I don't even know if it's, I'm not even gonna try it this morning, but literally, it's almost 9 o'clock. I just got up. I have, dishes to wash, and then trash to get ready to get up out of here as we get ready to go back to work. So this week I have 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, and then I have Wednesday off. What I'm thinking of doing is doing her room Wednesday. And then she asked me for a new hairstyle. So probably Thursday while we're cooking the food and stuff like that, I'll take her box braids out. And then Friday we will get the hair to do what it is she wants to do, which is like the 2 goddess braids, I think. But anyways, that's it. I'm editing the vlog from the weekend, so Friday and yesterday, or Thursday, Friday, yesterday. And like I said, I'm going to do dishes and then put this container away finally. That way I can say, you know what, my house is finally decorated for Christmas. Everything is put away, and I feel confident, not having to do too much on Wednesday. I think that I was going to help my grandmother organize Wednesday because she wants more space in her living room. But my grandmother doesn't like to give things away, so I don't know. But anyways, that's it. Give me the back balls that are in the cases. Alright, so instead of getting rid of them, we'll just hang them because clearly they are classics. Alright, so I'm sitting in here just kind of helping her organize and get rid of some things. All right, y'all. Man, I look rough on this great Sunday morning. I literally just put some clothes on. Apparently it's like 66. So it's a nice sunny Sunday. I just told my grandmother that I was coming to pick Cam up because I'm not waiting until 2 o'clock for him to come home and get that room ready and shower. So anyways, I am really debating after getting him if I want to stop and get me a smoothie bowl. Smoothie bowl sounds really good right about now, but honestly, what also is really good right now in my mind is some pigs in a blanket. That was the whole initial plan Friday, to go to Food Lion and get that. And so now I got it, and I'm like, when am I gonna eat it? So I think I'm gonna grab the smoothie bowl and then just do the pigs in a blanket as like a later thing with some, who got the green light, with some fries, and just go from there. But I think I was gonna help her organize this living room really quickly because my grandmother just believes in holding on to everything. Not a hoarder, she just believes and holding on to everything. And it's annoying because there's so many things that could, you know, be gone. And then, of course, times like this, you're looking for space, but you don't have it because you won't get rid of nothing. So I might help her move some stuff, and then she'll just have to go from there. And yeah. Okay, y'all, almost an hour later, I feel like. I was helping my grandma pull her stuff out the closet. As far as like her Christmas tree, she has like the flocked one, and it's like a 6.5. Oh my gosh. And then she just has to flock it. I mean, you know, spread the wings, let it fly. And then kind of, you know, go from there. And then she just has like all her other stuff. And then I got Cam. So we're just gonna go home. I'm gonna make those pigs in a blanket for a lunch with some fries. And then, I don't know, I guess I have to figure out what dinner can be. Probably a pizza. I don't know. Like I said, I did the meal plan for it and everything, and just not really sure how many. I mean, I'm just not sure what to make for dinner. I do have chicken pulled out, but I think that the chicken was to do a 1-pan meal or whatever. But like I said, I don't know. Good Monday morning, y'all. I have already had my burrito. I had my coffee, still in here. I am on my way to work. Y'all, this morning Charles was like, oh, I like your fit. First of all, it's cold. It's not supposed to get, you know, any sun or warm up out here. Currently, it's saying that it's 34. And I braided my hair yesterday, and I am not redoing it. This is just what it's gonna be like for today. Honestly, I'm not ready for Monday. But the good thing is we don't have too many, you know, things to pull out for today. Literally, they're doing morning work, so I had to put those out this morning. And then they have different things that they can do. So I printed off this thing where they could do like disguising a turkey. Then I have to go to work and print the other one where they're actually disguising it on a bigger piece of paper. But the other one is like an emergent reader where it's just like, I'm not a turkey, I'm a like cop, and then it's like a turkey disguised as a cop. Math, we're just doing like turkey math or color by number, things like that. So we're just trying to make it fun for break. So break starts tomorrow, 2:45, and you know, if the kids pluck my nerves bad enough, it'll be 2:30, okay, when I'm done with the last child at car dismissal. So today for lunch I bought a tuna fish kit. I I thought that, you know, it would hold me since I had that burrito. I got me a 7-Up Shirley Temple, and then I bought the white wine cake. So I cut them in half, wrapped them up in the plastic wrap, and then I'm just letting it thaw out. And yeah, let me get my life together, y'all. Check y'all out later. Other stuff.
I wonder why.
Like that. You want to, what I would do is you have to help me with that coloring page.
Even Miss Davis got.
All right, y'all. Man, 2:59. I could have gotten out of there faster, but I had to clock out. So the way that my job works is if I clock in at 7:15, I have to be sure to clock out at 2:45. Other way, it rounds up. And I ain't got time for no emails. Don't email me saying, oh, you got extra time. I'm not trying to hit overtime. You know, whatever. Anyways, I'm heading home. I have a couple of things that I want to get done while the kids are at school. I do need to put a container back in the closet. I need to pull out some things the sun is really tearing my eyes up. I want to pull the things out of the closet that I'm going to need to wrap and start trying to get those underneath the tree, because I can't hide everything in the closet, because clearly I do have to put that tote back. Dinner tonight will probably be something simple. I do want to try a new meal. It's a 1-pan meal, but the thing of it is I already have the buttered noodles ready, so I wouldn't necessarily be doing a 1-pan meal other than for the chicken. So we're gonna see how this chicken goes. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll show you guys a picture of what it looks like here. But you know, like I said, we're just gonna roll with the flow and get it done. It looks really good, and I think that, you know, over buttered noodles we need something a little bit different. So I will see you guys at home. All right, y'all, so I'm home. The book that I'm actually gonna sit and read this afternoon is The Housemaid. This is by Frida McFadden. I literally am just currently starting this book. The movie comes out December 19th. I do feel like I can get through the 60 something chapters that they have in this book. So this is basically every day I clean the Winchester's beautiful house top to bottom. I pick up their daughter from school and I cook a delicious meal for the whole family before heading up to eat alone in my tiny room on the top floor. I try to ignore how Nina makes a mess just to watch me clean it up. How she tells strange lies about her own daughter, and her husband, Andrew, seems more broken every day. But as I look into Andrew's handsome brown eyes, so full of pain, it's not hard to imagine what it would be like to live Nina's life. The walk-in closet, the fancy car, the perfect husband. I try on one of Nina's pristine white dresses once just to see what it's like, but she soon finds out. And by the time I realize my attic bedroom door only locks from the outside, it's far too late. So I do want to read this, like I said, before the book comes out. Before the movie comes out, December 19th, because me and Caitlin are going to go and see this in theaters. Here, they do movies every Tuesday for $7. So I'm not sure which Tuesday we'll exactly go and catch it, but we will. So I just got home. I recently just added this on earlier. So my kids go to Genius Hour, and when they go to Genius Hour, they get to go to like the specials teachers, like art, music, library and guidance, also a Lego one, and then there's the cooking one. And so when I went with the art teacher, we were able to make buttons, and I'm all booked up. So clearly I'm all booked up, really trying to, look at these books, finish this one. I do want some Christmas books, but I'm also, kind of in my mind, like I don't need any because of the simple fact that I'm trying to finish that book. So some things I need to do this afternoon, put the dishes away, and then just work on that Vlogmas content and put this container away. And that's it. That's all. The chicken only calls for 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 cups of broth, and then salt and pepper, parsley. That's it. And we're just going to go with that. So I'm excited to try like something different. I did buy the Shirley Temples. the 7-Up Shirley Temples. So when I make Shirley Temples, I don't use 7-Up. I actually use like ginger ale, or I use Sprite, because that's just what mostly I have. But these ones use pomegranate and cherry soda. You definitely can taste the cherry in that drink, and you definitely can, like, you know, taste the hints of the pomegranate. So like I said, got a couple different things I need to do, so I'm gonna do that before Cam comes in and Sky, and then we're just gonna enjoy the evening. That's it, that's all. All right, y'all, so I just spoke with Liberty University. I'm gonna try to get back in there, get these classes done, finished, whatever. So I will need to take off 1 semester, and I guess that'll be at the end of, or the beginning of the school year next year. And then I will also need to do 2 30-hour practicums, and I'm really hoping that I can just do those with work because I'm already there. And they have to put the application back through because I broke enrollment by being gone so long. And then I also just have to wait. Even though, like, my GPA is great, the application is in, they have all my transcripts, you know, whatever. I just, like I said, I just gotta wait. So I am gonna go from there, try to finish, and of course, talk to HR. You know, as a teacher's assistant, I can't say as a teacher, but as a teacher's assistant, we make literally nothing. So, you know, being a broke teacher, and yeah. So that is one of the reasons why I want to finish this degree. I do feel like I would be making a little bit more, and I do feel like it would help out in all the ways possible, like possibly buying a home. It would help out with, you know, getting a new car, or it would help out with, you know, getting just a bigger space for us. So I am blessed. I am thankful. I am grateful for the home that I have. We've been here for 8 years, and that's just that. So I'm gonna get ready to make this chicken. I gotta find my cast iron skillet pans, which I don't remember where I put them at. But I gotta get ready to find them because I'm about to make this chicken. All right, y'all, so I just read chapter 1. And so far, all I can give y'all is the interview. It's gonna be a good book. I'm gonna try to do one chapter a day. Then again, no, I'm not. I'm gonna try to do like 2, 3 a day. Tonight, I just wanted to at least, you know, get into the book.